Hey, this is Crusty Bob. I'm sitting here in the backyard because it's cool. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. I have a crummy light, one of those porch lights, and that's it. But I had to get this video done because I just read some words I'd never seen before. Anti-Canadian. Anti-Canadian, which is Canadian. Or if you speak Spanish, it's cañada with a different ending. Anyway, anti-Canadian. I never heard of that before. And I keep track of these things because my wife, through her one grandfather, is part Canadian. And I guess through my wife, my son is also Canado-American, even though neither of them has chosen to take on the identity politics of a Canado-American, whatever the hell that happens to be. But so yeah, we're sensitive to the Canada thing here, but there isn't much you ever have to worry about. Now, apparently Canada got into a pissing match with Saudi Arabia. I didn't even know Saudi Arabia knew there was a Canada. Most Americans don't really know there's a Canada, except until the occasional Olympics come along and remind them that somebody actually lives north of Montana, and who would want to live up there? So this whole thing, it's got me unnerved now. The Canadians and the Saudis, they're trading insults. Saudi Arabia is trying to dig out its list of people who have been politically repressed by the Canadian government, because this started out that Canada publicly chastised the Saudis for putting somebody in jail for violating one of the myriads of strange rules, regulations, and beliefs that they have in Saudi Arabia. So that's got Canada and Saudi Arabia going crazy. I don't know what the two countries trade. It's probably not pork. I only say that because my wife had a Canadian cousin of sorts who was very instrumental in increasing Canadian pork exports to the rest of the world. But hey, that's another story. This is the Saudi Arabia anti-Canadian attacks, and you got to go read some of the stuff about that, because this is how crazy it is in the world today, that there is anti-Canadian things going on. We'll have to come up with a whole new word for that, won't we? Crusty Bob, over and out.